This is Open Explorer, a downloadable desktop application. Open Explorer supports your sales, marketing and development teams, and it allows you to really drill down and identify cited products, reagents, either yours or your competitors, from over 40 million research articles. I'll just run through some of the fields which allows you to drill down, maybe starting from tens of thousands of hits to a handful that you really would find useful. Here we have the search field, general, and it works within the Boolean function. If you click on here, it allows you to add several terms and or not. And you can do that by adding and or not, or putting several terms within quotation marks. Over here we have boxes that you can tick for open access only, or if you want to show results where emails are accessible. You can search by author name, article section. So using this search field here, it searches the whole article, whereas if you use this box, you can search the research article by article section. Over here we have a tab for techniques. So these are our techniques that are predefined. So we've got protein biochemistry, biophysical analysis, cell biology, molecular biology and bioinformatics. And over here we have chemistry. You can also define your own as well. You can further drill down or search by when the article was published by changing this here, drop down box. So you can restrict your search. You can search by journal name, or like every field you can add several journals. We even have a field for the RRAD system. So if you want to search reagents that have an RRAD tag in addition to a catalogue or a product name. You can search by company, university or institution, or several of those. You can search by country, city, and even data links by citation as well, using the different projects that are ongoing within the field. So if we start, if I do a little search for you, so let's go with dendritic cells. And then maybe we'll have a look where dendritic cells are featured in the article. BioLegend is within the materials and methods section. And if we associate this further by looking at a particular technique, so let's go for flow cytometry. And if we restrict our search to quite recently, to limit the amount of hits that we receive, and we press search. So this searches over 40 million research articles and so on. As you can see here, publications, it's identified 1100. Over here what we have is what's called our live maps. So if you put your finger over there, it gives you the authors and the affiliations by demographics. It also stratifies by the areas of research, so cancer being the top, institutes, methods, and it gives you metrics as well. Obviously we've cut down the length of the search to 2018, but if you started off from 2009, it would give you the metrics. So it would give you a trend of a particular reagent that has been sold into the market. And over here we have the literature tab. So it gives you all the information about the literature that has now been downloaded. Also allows you to toggle the abstract as well. So we go back to the kind of information that the literature provides. Over here we have the information of the source, the title, the number of times an article was cited, first author, affiliation, last author, email addresses if available, the name of the journal, publication, date, a few keywords. And then over here we have the access to PDFs. So we click a couple of those. If we search for dendritic, you can see that it's identified 19 times over here. And if we then do a further search for BioLegend, then that should appear in the materials and method section, as you can see here, and that appears again 16 times, and you can see that it's associated with products that are associated with dendritic markers, cell surface markers and clones and so on and so forth. Also, our technique was limited to facts, and as you can see here, these markers and products, reagents are associated with facts and flow cytometry. Again, this is another one we can go, again, facts, again, identified, and BioLegend, so it's talking about true saying facts, BioLegend catalogue number. That's identified several times as well. So we go back to the original search. So what we can do now is we can do several things. We can drill down further, but if you've got a particular search that you've already done, or you want to save it, then you can save it and then import it or export it. So this is the save. You give it a name, BioLegend, and then save filters. And then you can go back and look for filters and then load it again, press that. And you can send these links with people that have the desktop application within your company so that they can use that and don't have to do the particular search that you've done. These tabs down here, export this data here in an Excel spreadsheet, and also locally save the open access PDF. So what I'll do here is select this as a file, and I will give it a name for you to have a look through. So that's saved onto my desktop. That was really quite fast and simple. I mean, we can drill down further if you want. We can go back to our maps. All of our maps are live, so we can click on America, press add, and in the same sense you can also get rid of information. So if you wanted to click on something and clear, then it would exclude that from the original search. And then we press search, and what it does is it brings the articles in where the authors are from America, the US, but also you'll notice that there's authors outside of that, and what they are is co-authors and affiliates of the authors. So we can have a look at the literature there again and see that these will be coming from America, but what we can do now is we can actually drill down further, see if we can identify authors from New York. And again, we've got 10 here. We've started off with 1,000, now we're down to 10. And this if you're in a certain area that you want to send your sales teams out to, then you can identify institutions in New York that are using particular products. In the same way, we can use our demographics to launch a new product or market a product. If you want to market it, then you can identify where the trends are demographically and so on. So what we should see is the authors should be from New York. So over here we have Department of Molecular Biosciences, Institute, University of Texas, and then we've got School of Medicines at New York over here, as you can see. So, whatever you put in the search fields, it will identify either in multiples, and you can start off with, a really big, more ambiguous search term, and then from there you can drill down